Yes, fellas, welcome to Bala Sports. How you guys doing?
What's going on?
John, what's
What's
going on, brother?
chilling, man. What's going on, man? Just feeling disappointing about today, but how you feeling?
Ah, disappointed. I feel embarrassed. I feel I feel like we just lost to one of the shittiest Manchester United teams in history. And we're gonna get straight to the point, man, because that's all we're here for anyways, man. Get this thing out and let it out and let it out. I'm embarrassing this shit, man. Manchester United 2, Chelsea 1. Dude, I'm gonna go off. But before I go
Please.
off, I'm gonna get your take. Chelsea 5 minutes into the game. As your boy, you're always telling me this, not to be fooled by this guy. And I keep on
I'm trying to
trusting
tell
this
you,
guy. I'm like,
man.
man,
It's
this guy
like,
is just, he's hitting the corner. He's making that turn. He's making that turn.
yeah, you
He's
know what I'm
making that
saying? It's
turn.
like I'm starting to feel like I can finally be like, all right, you know what? And maybe he is the guy for back there, but it's just like he has a decent game, and then comes the following game, a big game against one of our biggest rivals. We haven't lost. They're struggling. Here's opportunity for us to bounce back after that 3-1 beating that we took at the hands of Bayern. You know what I'm saying? Even though that, the goals came out the way they did, but that's another story. But just Sanchez, man, it's like I said it before and I'll say it again, man. This guy is just not reliable. And then when you go out and you make a stupid mistake like that, like I can understand you go probably end up going to be in one on one with him. But at that point, I'd rather you just be one on one with him and take your chances as a goalkeeper than come out the box and make a mistake like that. Especially when he has two defenders trailing him, you never know. Maybe one of the defenders would have had the opportunity to maybe go make him go wide, or maybe you standing there and making yourself big inside the box. At that point, he touches the ball's going to come to you. You inside the box, you can react and use your hands because he's kicking the ball towards you. So at that point, the whole game is clear and it's towards your advantage. But at the fact that you step in and you go in with that low kick at that, come on, bro. He easily could have also injured him because he got him right on his knee. So he could have easily freaking could have hurt that guy on Bumo. But I mean, it's just like, bro, you gotta be better than that. You're supposed to be the number one, and number ones don't make mistakes like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes when it comes to big teams or big rivalries, I just feel like he just panics. He just goes like, okay, I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to make a mistake. But then you go out and make the mistake, and then you put us in a position where Maresca went and did what I would consider probably one of the dumbest moves I ever seen him make as a manager. You know what I'm saying? You go on here, you pretty much take
Right.
everybody off the table. Like you didn't believe on the attacking players to go out and do their job. It's not the first time we've seen a team go down to 10 men and still come out of there with the 3 points or even walk out of there with the
Especially
draw.
against this Manchester United team.
They're leaky regardless. You put some pressure on them, we could have broke them down. But I just felt like Maresca also panicked the same way Sanchez did and just went out, took everybody. He was like, you know what? Let me just throw defenders at this as much as I can so we don't bleed out as much. And then,
Right.
we knew like Manchester United always does. They shoot themselves in the foot with Casemiro, getting 2 yellow cards. Now we find ourselves in a position we could have easily came back in the game if we had any attacking options out front. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that you went out and just completely changed the entire board to turn it into a freaking checkerboard from a chessboard, you put us in a really bad predicament. You know what I'm saying? And even though we
Well
got the
said.
goal, it was very late on the game because, like, once again, we didn't really have that many attacking options out there after the moves that he made in the first half. So, I mean, I'm disappointed, man. I'm really disappointed in Sanchez. I feel like at this obviously he's going to be going for like at least 3 matches, so that's going to give Jorgensen an opportunity to get back between the poles and shows what he can do and prove that maybe he is the one. So we got rid of
Maybe.
Petrovic. We didn't even give Petrovic a chance. We just got rid of him. You know what I'm saying? So now we got Jorgensen, which I like him. I think he's a decent goalkeeper, and I think at this point he deserves the opportunity, whether he would have got the red card or not, because Sanchez has to improve his worth. I'm sorry to say, he just hasn't, man. Man, it just frustrates me, man. It really, really frustrates me today because I was expecting us to compete at a higher level. And that really puts us behind the 8 ball early in the game. I mean, 4 minutes in, for God's sake. People were still walking in, getting to their seats, grabbing their snacks, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you already getting sent off. Like, come on, man. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Like I was trying to figure this out. I was like, maybe he's trying to get the feel of I mean, the feel of the field because it was raining, it's pouring down. But to
Mhm.
make that mistake, like you said, bro, everything you say is well said, bro. Sancho, 4 minutes, 5 minutes into the game, pick up a red card, and the Enzo Marasca. This is what I gotta come down to, right? Enzo
Mhm.
Marasca, panic, like you say, bro. This guy panic. You know, now we know the Cole Palmer substitute, right? I'm thinking like, okay, you know what? He's gonna have to sacrifice somebody. Okay, he sacrificed a young cat, Esther Williams. Okay, cool. He got to make the sacrifice. Somebody has to. But then he went and do a double sub. And then later on, 5 minutes later, not even, he did Cole Palmer sub. So I'm thinking to myself, like, what, is Cole Palmer injured or what? Then after the match, he had the nerve to say that Cole Palmer was not 100% coming into this game. Now I'm thinking to myself, now, yo, why would you say that? If you know Cole Palmer wasn't 100% fit for this match, he's just trying to give it a go. Now you down 10 man. Don't you want to take Cole Palmer out first?
Absolutely,
Don't you
especially
wanna
the
do that? Don't you wanna
Mhm.
do that to make it common sense, bro? Like, we had no outlet player in that field against Manchester United. Joao Pedro did what Joao Pedro had to do. He tried his best. He
He really
tried all
did.
what he can. That's why for me, like, I give him I look, look, we didn't win the game, but I can't blame everybody because Chalobah did all right. Rick
Yes.
James, okay. You made the freaking substitute with panicking. Basically, you telling me, said, "Oh, look, what my goalkeeper just fuck up, so let me fuck up."
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
there's no way, because this is why this shit hit me real hard, bro. Like, over the summer, in the month of July, not gonna mention the team and none of that. I was refing the game. I gave a red card in the 25th minute, but the team was up 1-0. Because once you swing at somebody, I don't care whether you landed or not, I'm gonna give you a card. You out. Because you know what I'm saying? Because that's protecting myself, so you wouldn't be stupid and I think you swing at me. Because if you swing on me, I probably might swing back. I don't want to jeopardize my job like this.
Right, right, that's a fact.
So I give this kid a red card, and the coach take out two players at the same time. And now this is like just a tournament level compared
Mhm.
to Gotham Premier League here. Now we're talking about. Follow me for a minute, right? So I give him a red card. I'm like, they're up one goal. Okay, it's the 25th minute. Yeah, yes, it was the 25th minute. And then I'm looking at it like, damn, the two kids that he took out was giving me a hard time as a referee because I got to, bro, they was making me run with them. And then you took them out. Then I said, then at a halftime, I said they were still up 1-0 at halftime. Second, it's at a halftime. I told one of my partners, I say, yo, in the second half, this team is gonna get destroyed because this guy just took these two guys out. Now he got nobody. I mean, this other team that had to worry about nobody pressing on them. So what they're gonna do is that they don't gotta worry about defending like that. Same thing with the Enzo Marasca shit. That's some Charlie shit. That was embarrassing. That was the wrong things for you to do, bro. Because now we had no outlet players for Manchester United to worry about.
Mhm. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. It's like you rely completely
And
on the
then you
midfield.
goes on there, Bruno scored the first goal 10 minutes later after that. And then Casemiro come back and score our goal 13 minutes after that. And then we're looking at now. So
That second goal, I also feel like Jorgensen should have came out. You gotta come out for that. That's an air ball, bro. That's an air ball. You gotta come out for that. You have to come out. That at that point, the ball being in that box, that's your area. You are allowed to use your hands, bro. Come out for that. Or at least make yourself present instead of just standing in there. I'm watching him. He just kind of like just bouncing there, kind of looking at the ball. By the time the ball comes down, it's kind of hard for you to react when you have other, people with red shirts all around you because you didn't come out for the ball. And you saw how easily Casero just quick, easy header, boom, to the floor, boom. You know what I'm saying? Right to the keeper, bottom right of the keeper, and it went right in, obviously. And at that point, we're like, well, 2-1, 2-0, another mistake. I
now
just
we
feel like everybody kind of panicked today, man. And I fucking hate Manchester United, man. I'm sorry. I just
That's
can't
my
stand it.
point, bro. This is
I can't
shitty ass
stand it.
Manchester United fans not out here talking like they just come back from the death or some shit because
Yeah,
of
like they
big
just
Chelsea Football
won the
Club, bro.
fucking Premier League
Like,
or something.
right. And then you gotta blame Enzo Marasco for this. Yes, Sanchez a fuck up. We all know Sanchez is a fuck up, bro.
We
We
barely
all
know.
know Sanchez. You said it plenty of times. We all know Sanchez is gonna do somehow. He's gonna fuck up somehow. We know this shit's gonna come. We don't know when, but we
But it's
know he
gonna
was gonna come.
we
You know what I'm saying? Because he always do shit like this. Because this is who he is. You know, although we had the chance to actually fill these gaps when we sent Marty Wake to Arsenal, the money could have went on goalkeeper or center back. Our center backs are fucking
yeah,
horrible,
man,
bro.
we need a
Fufana looks like a schoolboy out of shape. And then Chalaba, yes, Chalaba did what all he can to try. But we can't rely on Chalaba night in and night out in the Premier League games, bro.
Yeah,
And
seriously,
Tosin,
man,
I
you
don't know
can't
what
do
the
it
hell
all.
happened to Tosin. Tosin can't even man mark nobody. We've seen what happened against Crystal Palace. Yes, the goal was called back. And we've seen what happened against, was it Fulham? We see like this guy is
Yeah,
there. Then you went straight up in the first half after being man down in 5 minutes in the game, bringing the defenders in like you're going to defend the whole 90 minutes. You still got 90 minutes ahead of you, bro. And that's not just the worst part. This is what got me fucked up, bro. You see, now you got me
what?
going hype now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to see this side of me, but bro, I gotta let this shit
Nah, man, it's
out,
gotta
bro. I
come out,
told you
man.
I'm gonna go off on this guy. This is what got me crazy, bro. Now we got a even 10-10 on the field. Casemiro picked up the second
Yep,
yellow card, which should have been red in the first one. But
place.
anyways, right, he picked up a red card. Now we going in the second half. I'm thinking that Enzo Maresca, this is where you earn your money. This is where managers earn their fucking
Their
paycheck,
money.
bro. You down a
Facts.
man, and you are on paper, you going against a team that you were better than. Man for man now.
Yeah,
We still was in this game. In the second half, we still come back and playing Enzo Maresca's technique. We got no urgency passing the ball. I know maybe you're trying to control the game. Maybe you're trying to do all of that. Then you go, but everything was so slow, nothing's moving. And this guy has the nerve. I'm thinking like all summer, bro, all summer long, we fucking talking about how we want to sign Garnacho. We want to sign Garnacho for this. We want to sign for that. You got a over $100 million worth of signing on the bench between Garnacho and Jamie Gidding from Brook. Dude, I'm like, yo, this guy's not gonna bring no players in. Where's the outlet players? We gotta put pressure on these guys. We gotta do what we gotta do. No, what he did is he brought Tariq George, who's supposed to be going to full on in the first place, but it did collapse. That's the only reason why he's there. Young kid. And then you brought Malagosta in. What the fuck are you still defending, bro? We down.
At that
We are
point, like you
freaking
said,
down, man.
yeah, man, where we found now we're in an even level. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like you said, I'm expecting him to really go for it because now the the momentum of the game changed. Now they realize like, oh shit, now we're even. Now we're even in the game. And they, if I'm Amoring and I'm in there, I'm looking at it as like he's gonna put attacking players in. So let me worry about this defensive now because he's gonna put attacking players. We 10-10. Now we have ourselves an even game here. But no, like you say, he doesn't. And don't get me wrong, I like Tyreek George. I think he's a great young man. But at this point,
I
we
think
trying
it's
to win.
right.
We trying to win, man. If you spend money, Garnacho should have been the perfect, in my opinion, should have been the perfect player to come in, just for the simple fact that I know he wanted to prove something to Manchester United. And for that, and that would have been his opportunity, man. You see what they were calling him, the rat from Argentina. That's what they were chanting at him when he was walking off
Right.
the pitch at the end of the game. You know what I'm saying? So he should at least got the opportunity to come in the second half and done something. We literally talked all this shit about signing him, and he's the opportunity for him to prove himself against the club that pretty much threw him out the door, did not want him, did not believe in him. Here's the opportunity for him to show what he can do. Put him in the fucking field, man. Give him an opportunity. Even if he doesn't do anything, at
Why
least you
not?
adding attacking, you adding an outlet out front like you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And it's just it was ridiculous. Everything about the game today, I did not understand nothing at all after the red card.
It
I think if
was
the red card didn't
embarrassing,
happen,
bro.
then it's a different story. But that red card just showed that maybe we are not ready, man. Maybe we're not ready, bro. We really ain't. I maybe
And
like
then and then like the good thing about it, so like in the 80th minute, Chalaba, Reece James did a beautiful cross.
mm-hmm.
Chalaba scored a goal. Now we got 10 minutes away, and we know there's gonna be some extra times in it.
Facts.
And I'm thinking to myself, right, this is where Enzo Maresca is gonna go all in for it. Even if Manchester United end up scoring, beat us 3-1, at least we went all in to
Oh,
go
yes.
score a goal. Who are you fucking bringing on the field? Oh, let me guess, you run out of subs because you already used them. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yes.
expecting Garnacho getting somebody that could just run. Because, bro, I was so excited about this game. When I was getting excited about this, I'm like, yo, there's no way the right back or the left back for Manchester United could stop Pedro Neto. There's no way that they could stop
Mm-hmm.
Esther William. There's no way they could stop this speed that we got going on here. But you know what the head coach did? The head coach decided to make this shit be about he's immature. He's dude. I just don't know what the fuck is going on with this guy, yo. We
Yeah.
say this here week in and week out. It's not that the players that fucking besides Sancho. It's not like the players that we worry about. We're gonna worry about what Enzo Maresca is gonna do. when they matter the most. And we see what he did against Bayern Munich. We see what he did against Brentford. Now we're seeing what you're doing here. In this kind of game, bro, this is where you earn your paycheck. In this kind of
Yeah.
game, this is where you earn your respect as a manager, bro. And then
When
you down there just flat out fuck up because one of your players messed up. Come on, bro.
yeah, man, it was. I
Man,
felt
I
like
agree with you, man. This is the kind of shit that you look at and be like, yo, maybe we're not ready.
yeah, you
I'm
know what
fine.
I
I mean,
mean.
like, yes,
I fucking hate to say it, man, but every time we play Man United, we know it's gonna be a battle, no matter if they're at
we
the
know,
bottom of the
right?
table
We
and
spoke
we're at
about
the
that
top.
all week.
Always. It's just doesn't matter if if we're getting relegated or they're top of the table or we're a spot behind each other. It doesn't matter. It's always going to end up to being a classic of a fucking game. And here's
Right.
another one to go down in history books as Chelsea dropping points at at Old Trafford, which we haven't won there in quite a while, and we haven't won back-to-back games against them in a long time neither. And here's the opportunity,
Right.
and then this fucking guy just like we talked about it again, man. And he just really panics, and it put us in a bad spot, man. And like once again, I'm gonna say Garnacho should have got the opportunity to come in the second half and prove himself. You know what I'm saying? And then, oh my god, it's just like what the fuck. Things like this, like I said again, man, it's just it bothers me, man, because like we look so good
Man.
throughout the summer. Oh, here comes all these signings, and then everybody little by little starts getting hurt, and it puts us in a bad spot. And then I feel like that's when the coaching's supposed to show up and show your
Right.
skill, show your money, show that like, yo, we got all this depth, we got this player's hurt, but I can manage what I have here and make it work. But you're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? You literally, like you said, why the fuck is Malo Gusto coming in the second fucking half? Like, what
We
the
need a
fuck?
goal.
I don't understand. That was a stupid fucking decision. And once again, yeah, Georgie was an attacking player, but he's still young, man. In a game against Manchester United, I want to
And
see
then what's the
players who
point?
are proven.
What's the point of bringing Mark Gue back from Sutherland if you know you're not gonna use him? We needed a striker because of when
For Delap.
fucking yeah, when Delap went down, we needed a striker. And then you got one coming, and then you left him at the bench. We need a goal. Bro, this is the Manchester United team, bro. The minute when Chalobah scored that goal, I'm like, yo, Manchester United is gonna panic.
Yes,
And
they
then they
did.
did. But the only thing is that we were still playing the ball like we got no type of there
Like
was
we were
no
winning.
urgency. Just moving the ball. I'm like,
That's how we were
yo,
playing.
bro,
Like,
what the
like
fuck
we
is
were the
going
ones
on?
winning. And it's like, bro, like you said, man, that
It's
was
like, yo, the manager just throw in the towel in so early, and then I'm thinking that the second half he's gonna be like, you know what? It's a little too late because you take all your attacking players.
mm-hmm.
You took the guy that was be creating play for us all season long. Pedro Neto would have run the fuck down out of these players.
He would have caused a ruckus
So
out there.
Esteva would have been driven circles around Manchester United defenders, bro. Somebody that they need to worry about. But now you put it, that's like going to a fight with no arms, bro, that you want to box. Because there's nobody else out there receiving any punches, bro.
That's a fact. You're taking all the hits at this point. You're just playing defensive in the corner, just
You just
on the
played it
ropes, just
right.
taking it all in. You know what I'm saying?
In the 5 minutes of the game, that's what you decided to do when you got 90 more minutes to go. And you expect to come out here on top against the professionals, no matter how shit Manchester United are. They see pros. The first game against Arsenal, everybody, that's the reason why a lot of people are disappointed because that game, they show up. Manchester United could have won that game because they know it's a rivalry. When these big clubs are playing together, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. It's whether they get blown out or they come and swing it.
That's a fact. That's a
Then
fact.
you come out there just mess up the whole shit, and you still want to go in the second half playing my own technique. Bro, if it wasn't for Reece James and Chalobah, I'd give Toast a little bit credit. And I give a hell of a credit for Joao Pedro. I think he tried all he can
Yeah,
up
he
there.
really did, man. He
Dude,
was a work. He
there's
was a
nobody
workhorse
out
for
there
that, man.
creating for you, bro. Man, this shit had me hot, man. This is the reason why Enzo Maresca, bro, man. I know he's not gonna get fired. That's not what I'm saying. But dude, come on, bro.
But you got to show
This
up. You
against
got to do
Manchester
better,
United.
man.
I fucking hate Manchester United,
Yeah.
man. You got this shitty ass dinosaurs and freaking shit United fans out there just running them out.
But the thing that bothers me about all that losing stuff is the first motherfucker that's gonna come out talking shit is gonna be Jamie Carragher. Because, dude, this guy, I don't know what it is, man, but he just hates Chelsea so fucking much that I already know he gonna come out saying, "See, I told you, you know this and that." And bro, I don't want to hear it. I already gonna hear it for the Man United fans, and I'm disappointed at the way the team acted today. The coaching was very disappointing. Again, making the wrong moves, using, like I said, he turned the table from chess to checkers. You know what I'm saying? And it's just it wasn't a smart decisions. Very early also. And it put us on the back spot, man. Like he didn't believe in the offense. He just panicked and said, "Yo, I gotta throw defenders. My defense is weak. We're down 10 men. I gotta throw more defenders out there, or we're gonna end up freaking giving 5, 6, 7, 8 goals." But no, that wasn't the fact. We knew that we have the ability to compete if they give us the opportunity. But if you take out all the chances that we are gonna have by removing all our attacking players, I mean, what do you really have left? Now you have one
Right.
man isolated out front, just running around like crazy, trying to catch the ball. And then if he does get it, trying to work on his own against a couple, bunch of defenders. I mean, it wasn't fair. It wasn't fair, man.
This is embarrassing. This was embarrassing. I think this got one of the most embarrassing loss under Enzo, man. Bro, man, like,
Yeah.
because even the games that we won in the Premier League, Fulham, we shouldn't even won that game. But things happen. West Ham, everybody's freaking beating West Ham,
Oh yeah, that's
and then we won that game. And then we went to Crystal Palace. Is like, dude, the Brentford situation is like, dude, another shit. Then we went to buy. Okay, buy. We're like, okay, you know what? Let's blame the players' mistakes that they did. Crucifying all these players for what they did. Oh, you know what? We're gonna be fine. We're going against Manchester United again. And then
right.
what happened? Bullshit like this happened, man. Because the head coach decided
Yeah,
to feel like,
I
you know
mean, I
what?
was
Today,
expecting
man,
a big bounce back. You know what I'm saying? I was expecting a big bounce back. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, here we go. Like you said, we lost against Bayern Munich. It was kind of expected. We knew who we were playing against. You know what I'm saying? But like, here's the opportunity to show up against one of our biggest rivals on a Saturday game. You know what I'm saying? We trying to do something in the league. You trying to prove that you deserve to be the manager here, and then the mistake happened. I feel like I mean, god damn it. Fucking yo, Sanchez, I'm telling you, man. I don't know why. Every time I think about it and I look at the replay and then I see his reaction, like he was shocked that they were sending him out. Like, bro, come on,
that's a
man. Like
straight up red. That's a
nobody
red
feels
card.
sorry for you. He knew it. He knew it. I don't care why he was still standing around.
That's a
I
red
would have
card.
done that. I removed my gloves and I start walking towards the damn showers because I know I'm getting sent off. I know I'm getting sent off. Why the Oh man, every time I think about it, I just get angrier and angrier and angrier because he should have never came out. And if you do, you still had enough time to back up into your own box because you were close enough. He started step before he came out. So like he already wasn't sure if he should have done that. So if you're not sure, then follow your gut
Exactly.
and stay in your position and play your role. You're the gatekeeper. You the goalkeeper, man. Stay in your position and play your role. And it's obviously that he panicked. He started step, and at that point, he was too close for him to react. So what he does, he puts his foot out and literally just freaking destroys this guy's knee, and then puts us in the position that we ended up being. And boom, 2-1 at Old Trafford. Another loss
Bro, I would
at
have
Old
taken,
Trafford.
I would have taken, I know this might sound a little weird, but I would have taken a PK out there. Even they scoring
You
that early, bro. It's
exactly.
fucking five
That's what
minutes
I'm
to the game.
saying.
It's
Take that
5 minutes. It's
penalty.
not like the 95th minute, bro, or the 90th minute.
Exactly, man. Give yourself even if you back up and he shoots and scores, it's only the fifth minute. We're 11-11. Cole Palmer's out there. Estevao is out there. They know that now we're gonna be impressed and we're gonna go
Right.
forward because we're just allowed to go. So we're gonna attack. Yeah, we're gonna be mad at him for making the mistake, but at least he was smart enough to back up. Yeah, he went for the goal. Let's say he scores. Boom, it's 1-0. We get the ball at the center middle of the court. We start over, but it's still 11-11. We could anything at that point, anything
And
could
this,
have happened. We could have got the
and this is
another
where the
goal.
question, and this is where the question comes in as the club, period.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are we trying to do? Are we trying to compete to win trophies or what are we trying to do? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We know we needed a goalkeeper.
Yeah,
And we
man.
know we needed a center back when Colwell went down. The window was still open.
Yeah, man.
But instead, we want to go spend money on who? And that attacking midfielders is young. I mean, attacking players is young. So what does that tell you? Are they just trying to get young players so they could sell them in case they turn out to be they make money?
Yeah, it's
Because
probably make
bro,
a
man, our
profit or
center backs
something,
need,
you
and then
know?
we got it's right.
It's just
But
like, yeah,
dude,
man,
man,
honestly,
man, yeah,
we needed a
I'm
goalkeeper.
disappointed.
We needed a
This is
goalkeeper.
embarrassing.
I hope that in the
This
winter
is
transfer window,
embarrassing, man.
If he doesn't believe in Jurgensen or doesn't want to give him the opportunity to see what happens in the next 3 Premier League games, you know what I'm saying? Because he's gonna have to be the goalkeeper in the Premier League, given the fact that fucking Sancho just did the stupid shit that he did. So he's gonna get banned at least for 3 games. So there's 3 games for him to prove himself between the poles during the Premier League. You know what I'm saying? And I think we got some big games coming up pretty soon, if I'm not mistaken. So it's just like, oh my god,
Right.
what the fuck, dude?
But
This
man,
this
bro,
this
man, I appreciate you for being here, man. Thank you so much, man. Chelsea, bro. Man, this is this loss against Manchester shit United is just something different, man.
Yeah,
I
those are
can
the ones
no,
that
I
hurt,
can't.
man. They hurt. They hurt, man.
This
They
is
really,
this is
really
just
fucking
this is
do.
just a wow. You know what I mean? It's not like we actually got dominated by this piece of shit.
No, we just
Bro,
we
we actually
shot ourselves
it's
in the
two
foot
guys
again. We shot ourselves in the foot again. We did the same thing at
like we
fucking
did on
Bayern.
Wednesday.
We did the same thing against Bayern. We did the same thing in Bayern. We shot ourselves in the foot. 2 of those goals were mistakes. The third one was practically put in the platter for fucking Harry Kane to finish it. We all know he was going to do that. And now here we go again. Another mistake. We shoot ourselves in the foot, put ourselves against the wall again. And now, I mean, we got some big games coming up. You know what I'm saying? We got Brighton in the Premier League, Benfica in the Champions League, Liverpool in the Premier League, and then we got Nottingham Forest and an Ajax Champions League. So that Liverpool game, that to me is going to be the game that I'm going to judge Philip Jorgensen in. Depending on how well he does goalkeeper during that game. Ekatike, boy, this guy, he scores with his fucking eyes closed. And then the fact they added Isak on top, oh my
Right.
fucking God. But anyways, that's not my team, so I don't give a fuck about them. But they're coming down the pipe, you
Yeah,
know what
but
I'm saying?
Liverpool
Got to be ready for them.
right. But look at Liverpool. Liverpool did everything that needed to be done for them to compete and win another
Exactly, man. They
trophy. You know what I'm
get that
saying?
they get
They want to get a
what they
striker. They want
needed.
to get a left back. You know, but
Yeah, they missed out on the
man, I
center.
don't
They
know,
missed out
bro,
on the
man. This
center back, but
shit.
you know that they were gonna grab Gouy from over
Right.
there from Crystal Palace. So they were doing the right moves. We should have went and got a goalkeeper, man. I don't care. Even if you want to keep Sanchez, whatever. I don't give a shit. But we need a better option
Man,
in the polls, man. We
that
always we
motherfucker.
always
That
been known
motherfucker.
to having great goalkeepers, man. You know what I'm saying? Our
Exactly.
goalkeepers go to fucking other
This is
places and they
crazy.
fucking win trophies. So it's like we need it's always been one of our biggest strengths is always having a good number one back there. And obviously he is not that guy, man. He's just not ready, man. He is not ready for this kind of level of football that we're trying to play and what we're trying to achieve. He's just not up to that level, man.
He doesn't even look like it. He's just like, yeah, man, you know what? Just on Wednesday, we was giving him credit for keeping us in the
You
game.
know what I'm saying? I said it. I was like, yo, you know what? Maybe he's turning up a leave. He's bending. He kept us in the game. He had a
Woo!
couple great saves. He looked great. And then you come and pull this. It's like, come on, man. Where's the consistency? I need to see consistency from you for me to believe that you are the number one for us, man. You can't
Yeah.
be washy-washy like that. You can't be yin and then yang the next day. Like, bro, you gotta be consistent, man. Consistent. Because without you back there, then they're just scoring goals at will. Then where the fuck are we gonna end up at? Then that means we're gonna have to score more goals than the opposition. So you putting pressure on the offense by being weak in the defense. It's just like, God damn it. But it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Well,
It
now
is
we just
what it
got
is,
it.
man. Next game.
Yeah, the next
Headed to the
game.
next game, man. Thank you so much for being here, John. I appreciate you, man. Thank you guys for watching Bala Sport. Thank you. Please press the subscribe and the like button, please.
Yes,
Thank you,
sir.
brother.
You got it, Bob.